Hello, guys. Matthew here from UChat, and here today with us is Arjun, CEO and co-founder of Video SDK, and Jatin, sales director at Video SDK. So today we are going to talk about how to initiate the video calls in chatbot. Basically, in UChat, okay, in all the channels we support, it's very easy to use, and this technology is powered by Video SDK. Okay, they provide a very stable, very easy to use platform that make it very easy for us to integrate, and then we bring these solutions to the community. Okay, and so in today's live we are going to talk about first. June will share a little introduction about the platform, and then we will talk about the pricing they have. It's very good price. They have very generous, even the free plan. Okay, and the last part is I will do a quick demo about how to use the video calls in UChat. Okay, so now June, you can get started, and you can share your screens, and we will get this started.
Sure, sure. Sir, first of all, thank you, Matthew, to inviting us
Yeah.
on the UChat community. And uh, let me share my screen and, let me first show about the product, what is the video SDK, and
Yep.
then we can go ahead. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
here we are. So, what video SDK is like, video SDK provides the SDK to integrate videos in your platform. Specifically, we do have four major products. One is the video conference SDK, another is interactive live streaming SDK, and then is the standard live streaming SDK, and the fourth one is video on demand, and the last one is the text chat. So I'm not going to get into detail of the last four, because today we are going to more focus on the video conferencing SDK, and that's how you can integrate in UChat as well. But although all other details you can also find on the official website of video SDK. Now let me elaborate more on what I mean by the SDK, like compared to so if you hear the word video calling or video conferencing, the first thing in your mind would be Google Meet or Zoom, right? So
Yep.
because like at the end of the day we are using such kind of product to have the daily meetings. But imagine a scenario where you wanted to have the data from your video call meeting. So let's say you wanted to fetch that how many people join in your meeting, how much time they joined. You wanted to remove a logo of a Google Meet or Zoom from your video calling, or you wanted to have a cloud recordings, or wanted to go live with the meetings, right?
Yep.
So how can you accomplish that? So to accomplish that, you have to use the SDK, any of the API or a white label solution which can be integrable with your platform or any other platform that you are using. In this case, we're lucky that UChat invited us, and they have integrated Video SDK in their platform to support, to give them the to give freedom to their users to use our Video SDK.
Yep.
Now, what you can accomplish with that, actually, you can take the meetings, or you can automate the flow of meetings, if I'm not wrong, with the UChat, and you can take the meetings uh, automatically, or schedule the meeting automatically with the same. So let me not waste my time, your time, and give you the basic idea what you can exactly do with the video conferencing. So these are the couple of use case of video SDK. The one is the e-learning. So let's say you are building a chatbot, let's say for your e-learning platform, right? And you wanted to schedule a free class to the student. Like whenever he joined, he said like I wanted to learn a mathematics, or I wanted to learn the physics. So you can based on the available slot, you can schedule a meeting with them. That's where a video SDK would play a good role. You can build up something like Coursera, Zoom, or YouTube Live or Unacademy, which is the best platform in India running for the live classes. So that is something you can do. Apart from that, you can also build something like virtual events. So let's say someone with help of UChat as well. Let's say someone is building a ticket flow, right? So let's say you're sending them like I wanted to join etc meeting. What would be the price? How it will work? Blah blah blah. And then there'll be a button of buying the ticket. Once you buy the ticket, you have to send the link of meeting to them, right?
Yep.
So with just use of UChat and video SDK, you can build the whole event platform, virtual event platform, and you don't have to use any other servers at all. So it
Yep.
could be like Airmate, it could be like Ubilio, or it could be like Hopin as well, or you can also build for the event your own Zoom, right? That could be possible. Apart from that, the another use case is the telehealth. So with the help of UChat, you're building, let's say, teleconsultancy application. So someone contact you, and if you're a doctor, then ask you to have the appointment or something like that, right? So you can schedule a available slot to them, and then you can send them link. So once the time would be reachable, with the help of UChat, you can perform the actions, get the triggers of let's say mail or notification or something like that, and you can join the call, and you can provide the consultancy to the patient. And one of the main advantage over here I would like to share is video SDK is like end to end encrypted with AES 256 bit algorithm. And apart from that, video SDK is not storing any of the data at our servers. So for the telehealth, it's one of the secured platform to take the calls, where we are making sure that none of the healthcare data has been stored on the platform. So it would be much easier for the doctors and the patients to have the best communication on their platform.
Yep.
And the best examples are Precto, Doctor on Demand. You might have heard from the geographical area of yours this names. They are providing similar kind of service. And with help of UChat, again with help of UChat and video SDK, you don't have need to have any servers. You can take any of the automation of messages or anything else, and you can build up the whole platform on fly, and it will work best for you. The last but not least is the gaming community, right? So let's say you wanted to build a gaming community, your group of gaming, right, where people can chat and can also have a kind of a, they can share their screen and so the level they achieved or something like that. So that could be another use case. Such as, now, the last but not least is the watch party. So you might have heard about Facebook, Watch, Vibe. So what they're providing, you can also watch the movies online. This might not be the best use case in context of the UChat, but although, like if you are a developer, you can also build such kind of services. Similarly, the OTT is the another part where you can have the such kind of services. One of the major advantage to work with the video SDK is, like it's very easy to start. Uh, Apart from that, as Matthew bring another level of abstraction with the UChat, now it becomes very easy with the he'll explain. I've seen the demo 2 days back, and I was amazed. Within a 5 minute, within UChat platform, you can integrate the whole video SDK within the 5 minute. You just have to register on video SDK platform, fetch your API key and the secret, and you have to post those details into the UChat platform, and it's that easy. One of the major uh, point I wanted to uh, describe over here is like UChat. I've seen UChat community is like very active, and very good people are building amazing products with the UChat. And of course, as UChat is also a very innovative product, I would want to say one thing is that UChat is making video SDK very easy for their community. And I don't know it would be your use case or not, but I'll suggest to once have a look at it and check that out. Is it a good fit for you, know, for you or not? Apart from that, we are providing 10,000 minutes completely free for each and every of our users. And one of the major advantage to have which again Matthew and his team created is like there is like you can create an individual account on a video SDK and put API key and secret on UChat. So there is no limitation, right? It's very flexible. There is
Yep.
nothing like UChat is having some advantage over here. They're providing this feature or functionality because it would be helpful to the community. And I really appreciate Matthew and his team. I really like to thank them that they created something where the users and the community get leverage out of it, and they can
Yeah, I
have a
think I think it's will be a trend in the chatbot
exactly,
community. We
exactly.
maybe we integrate with your product or service first. And also, I want
Hmm.
to mention that you really provide a very quick solutions for the
Hmm.
integrations. Actually,
Yes,
our team integrate with your product. I think it's 1 day or 2 days work, and
that's
then
great.
we can already see the demos and it's already working.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's
And
great.
also after this demonstration, I think there is still a lot more potential. UChat can build
Exactly.
based on what you provide. Currently, we are just a simple, it's a one-click solution that you can have video calls with each other. But I think
Yes,
the platform you offered have so many potentials we can expand in the future, right?
that's great. That's great. That's great, Matthew.
Thank
So
you.
that was it from my end, I guess. Now I'll hand over to Jatin. He'll explain a little bit about the pricing, and then I guess we'll hand over to Matthew to give the
Yep.
best idea how to integrate video
Yep.
SDK. So over to you,
Yep.
Jatin, first.
Thank you guys for actually. First of all, I would like to thank you, Matthew, because it's great pleasure to be on your community. And
Yep.
now uh, we have just talked about what are the implementations of UChat and video SDK combination, how we can leverage this product. But now, when the matter comes to cost, definitely we need to check it out first. So our goal with video SDK is to uh, create engagement. So that's our major goal. So that's why we have kept the pricing in that way that anyone can use it easily. And especially when you are starting up, when you are just building your product, at that time the first requirement is to have such platforms, have such support through which you can actually start building the things gradually. So that's what our basic concern is, and accordingly we have designed the prices. So not wasting your much of the time, I'm directly jumping over the pricing. So here you go. Okay, so basically video SDK for developers will focus on video conference SDK to be precise. Majorly, as Arjun have mentioned, there are total four services which are included in video conference itself: audio chat, video chat, cloud recording if you're doing it, and social media restream if you are doing it then only. So there is a basic concept of participant minutes. So let's say there are six participants in one particular meeting for 10 minutes of meeting, and they are so combinedly they are consuming 60 participant minutes. So this is a very basic calculation. You can check it out later. Now, as I mentioned, we want to support community. So that's why we have kept 10,000 free participant minutes every month for you. So
Yep.
doesn't matter if you are just starting up or if you want to just test it out, you can directly just integrate it with UChat. Actually, Method really done amazing thing. But you just need to create an API key, secret, verify it on UChat, and boom, you can directly start video calls. So that's a really amazing thing. And 10,000 minutes are every month free, and then only the prices are on pay as you go model. So first you use, then you pay. If you like the service, then only you need to pay. So that's a very good thing, and that must be appreciated. Now prices. So prices are very simple to understand. It's based on clarity you have. If you want to have SD calls, a standard definition call, I think that in mobile version SD quality is more than enough. For SD quality, $1.99 per 1000 participant minutes is a cost. For HD calls, 720p resolution, this is the cost, $2.99 per 1000 minute. For full HD, let's say you want to have a kind of webinar, or you want to facilitate few high profile clients on your chatbot, then you can use full HD resolution. It will give you an amazing experience. For that, the price is $6.99 per 1000 participant minutes. And let's say you just want to give support through chatbot kind of thing, then many of the people are right now practicing this thing. So if nobody in the call is having their video on, then this would be the price, 60 cent per 1000 participant minutes. And these prices will be applied only after free 10,000 minutes. So this is really an amazing thing.
Yeah, that's
Now
a
let's say,
really good. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah.
thank you. Now, let's say if you want to, record the sessions as well, your conversation with your clients, then you can record these things. This is a kind of add-on feature. You can the price for this is $1.5 per 1000 meeting minutes. These are meeting minutes. These are not participant minutes. So irrespective of number of participants you have in particular meeting, you can use this service. And let's say if you want to restream your uh, meeting to social media as well, then you can use it through this price as well, $2.5 per 1000 meeting minutes again. Now let's compare it. There are actually once I just had conversation with Matthew, and he was asking me that there are multiple SDK providers, video SDK providers in the market. Why? What is the difference between pricing? The first thing is quality. So definitely, the quality you are getting in such a slow, in such a low time, in very quick time, you can directly start the video calling in your chatbot directly. That is the first thing which we are doing, giving simplicity. That's the key. Now, second, with simplicity, we are not doing stuff like if you are getting this level simplicity things, you are getting these things very quickly, then you will need to pay higher. No, you will you will still get best prices out of the market. So let's say there is a one-to-one video call. This is the simplest example when you are having a conversation with your clients. Let's say you are having a conversation with for 60 minutes, and there are two participants. Obviously, one is me and one is another person with whom my client. Let's say so. The total minutes consumed are 120 minutes. Uh, the other, few of the other video SDK providers, how they are charging is they are charging for this screen. So let's say 720p. For 720p, their charge is $3.99 per 1000 minutes. This is their price. So accordingly, for 120 minutes, 48 cents would be the cost. We are charging obviously in almost a similar way. So here I'm watching my client in 720p. So I'm consuming HD minutes. In HD minutes, my cost is $2.99. Obviously, it's lower than that. So my cost would be 36 cents only. So here I can clearly see 25% cost effectiveness. Now, let's say we are having a small group meeting. So in this case, this is a kind of little advanced comparison. Let's say we are having a four participant meeting. Two of them are having actually a good internet connection. So I'm watching them into 720p. One of them you have joined from either mobile or from any place where there is no good internet connection. So I would be watching them in 480p or SD resolution. How other people are charging it in this way? They are charging for 720p two times Then 480p one time. So this whole screen resolution would be full HD, and they will charge for $8.99 per 1000 minute. So accordingly, cost would be $2.16. Whereas in video SDK, we are just simply charging on the based of maximum resolution. Because I'm watching uh, two participants in 720p. So to 720p is maximum resolution here. So I will be charged at the rate of $2.99 per 1000 minutes. Here we are definitely 66% cost effective. Last but not the least, this is the third comparison. This is a kind of an extra comparison. Let's say we are having a meeting with your client, and their head of sales has also joined. From your side, two, three people have joined. So in that kind of group calls, let's say six participants are there in a meeting. Again, two of them are having good connection. So I'm watching them in 720p. Three of them are having a moderate internet connection. So I'm watching them in SD resolution. Similar kind of thing would happen here as well. Other providers are charging 720p resolution two times for these two participants, 480p three times for these three participants. Then they are considering whole screen resolution to be full HD plus. Obviously, my camera feed is not getting uploaded technically, so I am not getting charged for that. So full HD plus resolution would be charged, and that rate would be $35, almost $36 per 1000 minutes. That's a huge amount. But in videos, we believe in simplicity, so we are just charging on the basis of maximum resolution, which is HD. So $2.99, and our cost is just $1.08, whereas others cost is $12.96. And here you can check it's 91% cost effective. You are getting better quality, you are getting simple things, and though you are paying less. So that is what the value which we are adding in UChat. So here we go. You can easily start things. All you need to do is just go on our website, click on the start project button, generate your API key and secret, enter it on your UChat dashboard, and boom, you can directly just start the video calling function in your chatbot. So that's very easy thing. With this, I would like to thank you. Thank you, Matthew, for giving me the time to showcase this thing, and thank you for your invitation.
Yeah, yeah, no worries. I can see you guys have best pricing and also the easiest integrations. So let me now do my demo to show how easy it is to use in UChat. Okay, so let me share my screens. It will be very quick. So as Jatin just mentioned, let me share my screens here. Okay, so Jatin just mentioned that the free account offer you 10,000 minutes, right? Every month. Okay, and then after you register the free account, you will go to these settings and then go to API keys. And here you will add, when you add new, you will have your API keys. And here is a secret. So that's all the things we need. And if you want to be a little more security for the securities, you can add the domain restrictions so that these API keys can only used on UChat. So that's something if you want to do, you can do that. So what you do from now is you just copy the API keys and the secret, and then you go to you go to the UChat and you go to the integrations, okay, and you will find the video SDK integrations over here. So and you just paste your API keys and the secret here. So then that's done. Okay, the integration is done. And now you can use this video calls across all the channels we support. So now I will just show you a quick demo I built in Google Business Messenger. Okay. And then this is one of my business, and I click in. And this is one of the flows I built. video call demo, and I build the trigger. This is just for me to test that if I type video over here, it will trigger this flow. Okay. Now let me show you what I built in this flow. It's very simple. So basically, what you need is an action. So let me edit this flow. If you go to add an action, you go to integrations, you will able to see that the video SDK is over here. Okay, you just add this. If the user want to initiate, the phone calls with your agent, okay, at the any time of the flow, you can add this part. You just trigger this. So that's depending on you how to design the flow. So if you let me check what is included in this action. So this is the meeting title, and you can use the variable, or you can just type whatever you want over here. And here you can use variable and also type the agent name. This is the option that the video SDK offers. So you can actually share the screen in this video conference, and also they support the whiteboard and the chat, and also you can have the welcome screen or join screen, and if you want the user to go through that. Okay, and also you can add your own branding, the logo and the brand name, something like that. So this is settings. So when you use this action, it will generate two links. It's very simple. One is a link, is the meeting URL that is for the user. Okay, there is another link is for the agent. So when you use this action, you will have these two links. You just need to send the meeting URL to your customer and send the agent URL to your agent. And one thing UChat added over here is this URL will expire in 10 minutes. This is for security reasons. And, if the agent is not responding within 10 minutes, the link will be expired. So they needed to regenerate the links, something to keep in mind. Okay. So now I save this URL into the custom fields. I built two custom fields, is meeting URL and the agent meeting URL. So let's save this. And what I do over here is I send the agent URL to myself, through Slack, so that I can receive this email. And this is the URL that is sending to the user. Okay. And now let me show you what is. Now let me switch the screens. So now let's go to Google My Business. So this is the business, and then I will find this chat button. So over here, I will just type the keywords video, and then it will trigger that subflow. It will generate a video call link for me. Okay, this is I'm the user. I want to talk to the agent. So now if I click this one, it will open right over here. It will ask the permission to access to the microphone and the camera. So I will just click allow, and now I can see these videos. Okay, and here this is the join screen. This is the welcome screen. Okay, if you choose that option, this will show up. So so you just click join, and then you will be in the room. Okay, now let me show you what is happening at the agent side. So let me stop sharing, and let me share my another screen. So now I already received the meeting URL through Slack. So let me copy and paste this in the browser, and there we go. You can see. So I can actually select which camera I want to use. I think I can select this one. And here you can just type your name. I will tap from desktop and click join. And now you can see, oh, I have, I don't know if you can. So let me, over here, I can select. So can you guys hear me? There's some echo, right? Jatin, can you hear the echo or just myself?
No, you yourself only, because of
Okay,
you joined from the two devices, so there'll be echo
okay. So
over
yeah,
there.
so
We are not.
okay,
Yeah.
so it's only affecting me.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
That's great. That's great. Okay, so here is the desktop and the mobile. As you can see, you can actually share the screen. Okay, so if you click present the screen, I can share this screen right in the video. Oh, I think you need to see my mobile. So let me share to my mobile. So now you can see this is myself from the mobile, and this is from the desktop, and this is the screen I'm sharing. And I can actually change to different screen and just show you on live and screen share with the customer. And also, I think Video SDK, they also support the whiteboard and the live chat. So let me show you that. So now let me stop the screen sharing. And here you can see who is in the live video chat. And here is a chat. You can actually chat through over here, right? And here is you can have the activities like the create poll whiteboard. This is coming soon, so it's a feature in the future, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Actually, that is something we are currently working on. So
Yep.
we are building a plugin API over here. So with that plugin API, anyone can build, a kind of their own plugin. So let's say someone wanted to add the poll, someone wanted to integrate their own, assignment or any other solution over here. So we are going to open that API where anyone can build that plugin.
Yeah. That's great. So this is already showed everything. You can have the video call with your agent within one simple action. Okay, one integration, 10,000 minutes per month, and then you can implement this in all the channels UChat support. And you can share the screen, you can have the chat, and there is more feature supported in the future. So that's the quick demo we are doing today. Now let me end this call, and that is a demo with UChat. So how you can start the video calls with all the channels we support. And yeah, let me get today. I think the signal is not very good. People are saying that it's very slow and freezing. I think it's my internet. Sorry, guys. My internet is not very fast. Yeah, I do have a few questions. First
Yeah,
is
sure.
I think this video chat is not only used in the health sector, for the
Mhm.
banking, for the finance, and those sectors is also using the video call a lot. And I
Yes.
have a question is for the health sector. I
Hmm.
know that for the US, they have some kind of the standards. It's called
Hmm.
HIPAA or something. It's very
Yes.
strict, right? So
Yes.
how is that fit into the picture? What kind of the solutions are you compliant, or
Hmm.
what kind of how is this going to work if the customer going to take those health sector clients?
Exactly, exactly. So let me elaborate on that. So basically, as per the HIPAA standard, so what it defines is, if the company who is, going to use the video chat. So let's say XYZ Incorporation is using UChat or Video SDK. If they'll be HIPAA compliant, then and then, as per the rule, we can, compliant to them. So in that scenario, we have one HIPAA officer with us. So this HIPAA compliance we are supporting only in the enterprise plan. So with the enterprise plan, there'll be a one HIPAA compliant officer who is going to, do the whole compliance documentation as well as audits on a monthly or a quarterly basis, and he'll is able to send the reports. So what HIPAA
Okay.
compliance says that you cannot save any patient's data in the
Yeah.
system, either in the UChat or in the video SDK. If you do, then you have to provide the security to that particular data, encrypted
Yeah.
format, and you must have also provide that some, if there is a breach, then there should be a way to track it, so where exactly the breach happened, and
Yeah.
you should inform the legalities, the users and everything, everyone, and this breach has happened. While video SSDK is not storing any data in their database servers, right? So we are
Yeah.
just passing everything via tokens. That's it. So the name of the person can also be, you can map out the name via token, and you can also pass the names, uh, let's say random basis, right? And you can show up the actual name to your screen and the false name to the databases. So in that scenario, we are also not storing any chat data with our database. So whatever you're typing over there in real time, we are not storing that,
Okay.
as well as end to end video channels. So we are not supporting cloud recording in HIPAA. So if you'll consider the
Okay.
HIPAA
Yeah.
compliant,
Yes.
we are not supporting that, because the rule says that you have to store, uh, you know, everything under the resilience of both of the companies' HIPAA officer, right? So they should able to track it,
Yeah.
and the rules also said that you cannot save the data of the patients, which is which includes the personal health. So we do
Yeah.
not support that. Everything else is end to end encrypted, as I said earlier. So there is no scope
Mm-hmm.
that someone would breach into the either video stream, audio stream, or a data stream. So
Yeah.
considering that, if you are HIPAA compliant, then you don't have to deal with anything else, because we are not storing any data. But if you are not HIPAA compliant, I guess first you should do that. And if you want cloud recording on your side, then and then there is a need of HIPAA compliant from our end. In that scenario, you have to buy the enterprise plan, and our HIPAA compliant officer would help you to accomplish every track possible, every data breach, or the tracking of this. So as per the rules, it says that you must have tracking of everything. So every data point needs to be tracked down into the system in a such a way that if there is something is happening, then we should be able to get to the root causes, right?
Yeah.
So that is something our HIPAA compliant officer will help you to accomplish with,
Yeah.
in coordination of the company's HIPAA compliant officer. So that's what we are providing. For the both of it, like it's not only about the HIPAA, it's also about the GDPR. The rules are
Yeah.
similar, while for the
Yeah.
GDPR in UK
Yes.
or EU
Yeah.
specifically, and they do
Yeah.
have a similar concept.
Yeah.
While I guess in Australia and in India, it would be similar as well, because at least it is like everything,
It's
like
a
they do have a
trend,
couple of, yeah,
it's a trend. I think
exactly,
eventually Australia will pick up and do something similar about the
exactly,
GDPR and all those things. I think we need
exactly,
to be ready. We need to be ready for this privacy
exactly,
compliance. Yeah. Yeah.
exactly. So that is something we are providing, and that's how it has been working.
Okay. Good. Good. And I think no more questions. And I think that's for today. And thank you, Arjun, thank you, Jatin, for joining and to provide such a good platform and such a generous offer, and
Mhm.
so that we can actually, the UChat can be the, the chatbot platform that bring the video calls to the users. Okay.
Yeah, and thank you for supporting us as well. You
Yep.
the first video integration you did on the video SDK, so we are very pleasure about that, or I would say it's really we are lucky enough that UChat integrated our video SDK in the platform,
Yep.
and they made it in such a short period of time, and also created a
Yep.
great value for the
Yep.
users and the community. So we would like to thank you, Matthew, first of all, and your
Yep.
team as well.
Yep.
You behind the whole efforts to bring it up within a 1 week, and
Yep.
give the best possibility of integrating video, even though our dashboard is not that much simple as you built in the UChat. So I
Yeah.
I would say it's
That's
a really
yeah.
really great user experience
Yeah. Yeah.
compared to
Yeah.
everything else. So thank you for that, and thank you for integrating video SDK in UChat as well.
Yeah. Yeah. No problem. No problem. See you guys.
Yeah,
Bye,
bye
Arjun.
bye.
Bye, Jatin.
Yeah, bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye, guys.